Hi everyone, welcome to this video. In this video we'll focus on the element of air. So we're going to start standing with a little sequence. So if you pop your feet hip distance apart and then interlace your fingers, take a big deep breath in and then just press gently up. Really feeling the side body stretch up. You can face up to the sky. So focus on the long inhale, filling up the lungs. And exhale, maybe you want to just have a little twist over to the side. Inhale, center. And exhale the other side. One more each way. So keep a little bit of pressure through the hands. Press them up. The last one. And then just release your arms. You can stay where you are. Get your shoulders down the back. Breathe in. And exhale, bring the chin to the chest. We'll just do a couple of roll downs. You can soften your knees. Have a moment there just to hang heavy. The head, the arms, shoulders. Relaxing the face. And breathe in through the nose, fill up the upper back. Exhale, press through the feet. We'll slowly roll back up, drawing the belly button in, engaging the core. Let's do that again. Breathe in. Exhale, chin to chest. So just go as far as comfortable, but try and find that heaviness in the arms, the head. Maybe you want to turn the head a little bit, nodding yes or no, or give it a gentle circle. One more big deep breath. Exhale, press through the feet. Draw the abdominal wall in and up, restacking the spine. So this time we'll have the feet a little bit wider with the toes pointing forward. We'll tuck the tailbone under so you engage your glutes, and then we'll go again for a roll down. So bring gently chin to the chest, go bone by bone down. And feel free to soften the knees. Lovely. From here, let's get the right hand over towards the left foot. And then open your left arm all the way up. Reach to the sky. Inhale, come back through the center. And then bring the left hand towards the right foot. So you really want to find that openness and length. Let's go for a few more. Exhaling, open. Inhale through the center. One more inside. So if you need to soften the knees, go for that. Drawing the core in. Last one. Then we'll meet back in the center. Just have a little moment. Maybe your hands can come down on the mat and just sway a little bit side to side. You can bend one knee at a time. And then come back to center. Breathe in. Again, we'll press through the feet as we roll ourselves back up. Lovely. Getting the feet closer together again. Arms come wide, so palms are facing down, and we just reach the upper body over to the right. Inhale, center. Over to the left. Just shoulder blades are down the back. Ground the feet. Lovely. For last two. And last one. Then we'll bring the palms facing forward, going for a twist. So draw your shoulders down, inhale. Exhale, twisting over to the right. And then maybe look over the shoulder. Inhale, center. So try and keep the pelvis facing forward, your hips. Lovely. One more each side, inhale. Exhale. Final one, lengthen through the spine. And then come back to center. Again, just release. Then have a little paddle up and down, so one heel at a time. Just walking. Getting the legs warm. Really good. So we'll stay standing for a little bit longer for some balance. So if we face this way, with our right foot down. So this right knee can be slightly bent. And then left knee is coming up towards the chest. Yes, you can have your hands on your hips. And as you exhale, send that leg back so your torso can hinge forward a little bit. Good. Inhale, bring the knee back up. And back into that neutral spine. Exhale, reach it back. Clenching the glute. Lovely. Inhale up. 2 more. One more to go. Finding one point to focus on, drawing a line down. With our last one, we'll bring the knee up and go for little pulses up and down. So using your hip flexor, yes, lovely. Open the chest. Woo. Starting to feel the work on the right leg. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Give it a shake. Nice and warm. Going for the other side. So left foot is down, ground it down. Soft bend in the knee. And then right knee first coming up. And exhale. Send the leg back. Keep going. Inhale. Engaging the core. And glute. Find the length in that leg. So your left knee can be softly bent. Last one. Exhale, lovely. And then we keep that knee in the chest. And again, go for little pulses. There we go. Yes, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down, give it a shake. Great. Then we come to the end of the mat, going for one more roll down. So get your shoulders back, breathe in. Exhale, chin to chest. Rolling down. Again, you can soften the knees. Then walk forward so we can come onto all fours. So from here, press through your hands, find length in the spine, from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Okay, so bringing the right leg up, so to a 90-degree angle, and then just give the ankle some circles around. You can have your knee bent. Yeah. Cool. 4, 3, 2, and let's reverse. Just the ankle. Press through the hands, we don't want to sink down between the shoulders. And then we'll go for our hip. So bring the knee in towards the chest and circle your hip around. Trying to hold the spine in neutral. That's great. So clenching the side of the glute. Stirring it lightly around. And then we'll reverse the direction. Great, for 4. 3, 4, 2, and 1. Then we bring the knee in towards the chest, flex at the ankle, and exhale, extend the leg. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, press. So try and keep the back in neutral. Yes. So that you're not rounding that back. Inhale. Exhale, press. Yeah, so isolate it just to the leg. Beautiful. Last 2. And last one. Then we keep the leg extended and then bring the right foot down. So we can pivot in towards our side plank. Yes. So stepping onto that right foot and then taking the right arm up. So find a kind of straight line from the bottom arm to the top arm. And lean a little bit onto your left knee. So from here we're going to lift the top leg up and down, up and down. Holding the core, we go 4 more. If it's too much and you want to modify, just bring the leg up a little bit. Good, nearly there. Last one, we hold 4, 4, 3, 2, and bring the foot down. So again, you can flex the foot, toes coming forward, lovely. Breathe in and then bring this arm overhead. Inhale up. Try and follow the fingertips. Exhale. Imagine there's a little bit of resistance so that arm is nice and strong. So one thing to check here is that your pelvis is not sinking back. You keep working the glutes. Let's go 2 more. And last one. And then bring your hand all the way back down. So you're back onto all fours. And then have a little chow pose. Lovely. So we're going to do that all on the other side now. So we might need to just turn around. Perfect. So firstly, from all fours, getting the left leg up in a 90-degree angle. And then we'll circle from the ankle. So again, press yourself away from the mat. Lovely. Then going the other way. Make sure the weight doesn't lean over to the right, but spread it equally across both hands. Then we'll go for the hip circle, so bring the knee to the chest and stir it around. For 4. Clench the glutes. Very. Last 2. And then we'll reverse the direction. Lovely. 3, 2. Last one. Again, hold the spine in neutral, bring the knee to chest, flex the ankle, and press the leg out. So try not to round the back, keep facing down at the same point. Yes, so try not to round the back, and keep looking down. Yes, perfect. Let's go 3 more. Exhale, press, holding the stomach. And last one, hold the leg extended. Again, we're face towards front of the room, coming into that side plank. So your right hand is directly under the shoulder. Bring the arm up. This is a straight line. Yes. Breathe in and exhale, lift the top leg. Inhale down. So again, if you need to modify, just bring the leg not as high. Good. Keep it going. Tuck the tailbone, squeeze the glutes. You're doing great. Yes. 3 more. Last 2.
Oh, burn me, burn.
I know. Let's hold it up for 4, 3, 2, and release. Good. So step the foot down. This time we bring the arm on the out breath overhead. In and up. Exhale, breath. Inhale. Lovely. Last 3. To stretch the side body. 2 more. Brilliant. Last one. And then let's come back to center. Again, if you want a little child pose. Well deserved. Little wiggle. Good, catch your breath. And we'll get ready for some planking. So we're going to come first on all fours, bringing the hands kind of forward towards the edge of the mat. Let's step from here 1 foot at a time. Back, into plank. Let's breathe in and exhale, pressing the hips up and down dog. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Squeeze the buttocks. Exhale, down dog. Last one is hold the plank here and then try and lift your left leg without dropping the hips. Inhale. Exhale, send it up. Down dog. Inhale, come back down. And again, same leg. Keep it hovering above. Lovely. Try and do 2 more. Inhale. If you need to modify, step the foot back. Yes, otherwise keep it up. Yes, one more to go. And then bring the leg all the way back down. Going straight to the other side. You ready? Right leg up. And then send the hips up. We'll be going. Again, if you need a break or push the foot back down, go for that. All good. Last 3. Exhale. Use the breath. Spread the fingers. Find a good base with the hands. Well done. Going for one more. Reach. And then step it back. Well done. Bring the knees down. Have a break. Or maybe your wrists need a little circle, whatever you need. Woo! Catch your breath. Okay. So next one is rolling like a ball. So we'll come to the front of the mat. And then, so we want to kind of make yourself round and small, tucking the chin in. So you can have your feet off the mat, that's it. And then try and keep your chin tucked in as you roll yourself back. And yes, lovely. Roll. So try and find the midline of the spine. And really kick in with the abs as you roll up. Lovely, let's go for 2 more. Make sure you roll up until your shoulder blades. The neck stays free. Yes, lovely. Let's hold the balance here. And we go for some light taps with the feet. So 1 foot down and back, and the other. Down and up. So you can hold behind your thighs, or maybe on the arms by the side. Lovely. Let's go for 8, 7, really good. 6, 5, 4, 3, hold the stomach. 2, and last one. Gently bring the feet down. Maybe you want a little moment over your thighs. Ooh, just breathe it out. Then we'll go for our final sequence onto the back. So if you roll yourself slowly all the way down, you could hold your hands behind your thighs or have them by the side. So keeping the feet slightly apart, and then make sure that as you open the knees, the feet are not touching, because we want to bring the knees back up, having your feet together, like there's a little bit of space in between. So open the knees, you can have your arms by the side, the palms facing up. And now connect your out breath with your inner thighs and core. So breathe in to prepare, and exhale, squeeze and bring the knees up. Good, inhale, open the knees. Exhale, close. Let's keep that going, shoulders up, ground it down. Good. Keeping a little bit of space between the knees as they're up. Lovely. Keep that going for a few more. Palms can face up. Lovely. Connect with the pelvic floor as you bring the knees in. Release as they open. Last 2. Good. From here, let's take the left knee in towards the chest, so you can really hug it in tight. If you want to curl up in a crunch, go for it. And then right leg extends long, you can flex at the ankle. So we'll just lightly bring it up and down. Yes, good. Up and down. Might be much on the neck. If so, just keep the head down. That's lovely. holding that left knee really tight into the chest. Lengthening the hamstring. Let's go for 3 more. Yes. So just checking at the top that the bum doesn't lift, trying to avoid using momentum. Great. Nearly there. Hold the core. Last one, let's hold the leg up. We can place the left foot down now and have the head and shoulders down. Pointing the toes, and then we'll go for some circles from the hip. So make a little circle around. Press into the left foot, checking your pelvis doesn't wobble about. Keeping the hips really steady. Working the hip flexor, core. Lovely. So imagine you're balancing a glass of water on this left knee. It's very steady. Let's reverse the direction. Pointing the toes. Lovely. So stabilizing from the core muscles, pressing into that left foot. Last 3. 2. And last one. And then again, hug this knee into the chest. Maybe have a little moment, just bring it side to side, loosening it up. Beautiful. So we hold on to the right knee this time, tuck it in. If you want to curl up and left leg extends long, flexing at the ankle, breathe in. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale down. So hold tight onto your right shin. Lovely. Always have the head down if you want. Use that exhalation as you bring the leg up. Try not to kick it, but hold strong in the core. Last 4. Moving with control and flow. Last 2. Lovely breathing. Last one. Then you can bring the head and shoulders down. Place your right foot down and point the toes of your left foot. Lovely. And arms can come by the side and we'll circle around. You can find length at the back of the leg. Right foot presses down. So having a little circle in the air. Holding the stomach muscles. Last 2 this way. And then let's reverse the other way around. Beautiful. Great. Synchronized. Let's go for 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. Again, we'll hug that knee into the chest. Maybe give it a little stir side to side. A big deep breath. And then we go for our last little bit here for some bridges. So if possible, have your heels lifted so you can like shuffle the feet closer into the body. If that's uncomfortable in any way, just keep the feet flat. Another option is having the arms facing the ceiling. So ground the shoulder blades down, find length at the back of the neck. So we'll inhale here and exhale, curling the tailbone under, roll yourself up into bridge. Yes, good. Inhale, hold, exhale, roll back down, keeping the arms and heels up. So find that space and mobility in the lower back. Good. Ground the shoulders. Rolling down. Keep that going. If you need to modify, you can always have the arms down or the heels down. Whatever is comfortable. Just checking your hips stay level in line. Wonderful. Really good. Let's go for 3 more. Really clenching the glutes, the hamstrings, engage. And if you can, keep those heels lifted throughout. tucking the tailbone. Yeah, good. Last two. Slowing down. And with our last one, we're going to stay up and go for half pulses. So if you roll halfway down, exhale back up. Halfway down, exhale. Good, let's go for 10. Really good, exhale. Yes, really squeeze, use your breath as power. For 7, for 6. Again, if possible, keep the arms and heels up. If not, just have them down. Squeeze, last 4. Really good, for 3. Squeeze, for 2. The last one. And roll all the way back down, nice and slow, and then hug the knees to the chest. Really good. So now Tamsin will take us into more of the yoga sequence. Brilliant.
Okay, so staying on your backs in that bridge pose, we're just going to add some yogi breath work into it. So lying back down, and then just bringing your arms overhead, and just close the eyes for a moment, feel the back body connecting with the mat, and just allowing your face to completely soften, and just landing in this space now, feeling connected to your core and rooted through your feet. As you take a breath in, we're going to synchronize the arms with that bridge pose. So as you inhale, bring your arms up and overhead. And then on the exhale, releasing the palms down to the mat to push your hips up and off the mat, peeling yourself up towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin into your chest so you feel a nice lengthening down the back of the neck. On the exhale, bringing the arms up and over, let the bottom land and the backs of the hands land on the mat or the floor behind you. Let's do this for 5 rounds, just synchronizing the movement with the flow of the breath. Either breathing in through your nose and out your mouth, or going into an ujjayi breath, that oceanic breath where you breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. But don't force it. Just feel that sense of air, that element, feeling your lungs expanding and contracting. And then at the end of your next round, just allowing your back to compress into the mat, leaving your arms overhead, and then taking an inhale, hug the knees deep into the chest, and then bringing the arms round the kneecaps. As you take an inhale, start to extend the arms forward, letting the legs just dangle like 2 weights into openness, and then inhale, bringing the thighs into the chest. Exhale to extend. Inhale, bring the thighs deep into the chest. And then just rolling onto your right side into a little ball for a moment. Keep your eyes soft or closed. And just re-arriving as you use the exhale, taking your left hand and pushing yourself up, coming to sit near the top of your mat. Great. And then just stirring up that feeling of air. So bringing your hands onto your kneecaps and then just starting to circle through the waist. Using the in-breath as you come forward and the out-breath as you come round. And then changing direction. Lovely. And then as you come into that center space, keeping your legs crossed and then having your fingers tented on either side. Take a deep breath in, start to extend the left arm up and towards the ceiling, and then just planting the right hand down, sending your arm up and overhead. Send the gaze underneath the left armpit. Take a breath in and then sending the arms up and over, changing sides, and just having this sense of breath moving from side to side, moving from left lung to right lung. If it feels comfortable, closing your eyes and just feeling into the air and the wind traveling from side to side. And then making this your last round. When you come towards the top of your mat, planting your hand down and the other hand to meet it, and then rolling onto all fours into your classic tabletop. And then just undulating the spine now, a few cat-cows as you inhale, roll belly to chest, tuck chin to chest. And then exhale, coming forward through with the heart. Inhale, roll navel to spine. Exhale, coming through. Really just tapping into this element of air which is based around the heart, the lungs. And at the end of your next round, slowly dipping through the arms as you roll forward and down into a Cobra. Take a breath in, sending the head up, squeeze the elbows in towards the waist. Exhale, float back down. Take a breath in as you interlace the fingers behind the spine and then squeezing the palms into each other, coming into locust pose as you lift up through the shoulders and then start to point through the feet, toning through the buttocks as you lift up through the legs. Sending breath into the upper part of your chest all the way through your collarbone. Exhale, float back down. Take a breath in as you keep your forehead compressed into the mat, and then bringing your arms alongside you, just pushing up into Cobra with the palms flat into the mat. Feel the toning through the lower spine, and then exhale, floating all the way back down. And then just bringing your feet towards your buttocks. Take a breath in, feeling into the shape, and then reaching for your ankles round with your hands, clasping on the outside of the ankles as we prepare to come into bow pose. Flex the toes away from you so you feel really active through the soles of the feet. Have a toning through the inner thighs, and as you use the in-breath to lift yourself up into bow. Breathing in the shape. Feel the breath traveling all the way down to the lower belly. And then on the exhale, slowly floating your head and your feet down. Releasing one foot and then the other. Let the shoulders roll into the mat and the palms face up towards the ceiling. Take a full breath in. And on the exhale, slowly turning your head to the right, letting your right cheek land on the mat. And just observing the quality of the breath. As you exhale, turning your left cheek, your right cheek to the mat. So, turning in the other direction. And then on the exhale, rolling back into the center of the forehead. Placing your arms underneath your rib cage. Take a breath in as you lift yourself back up into all fours and then reverse back into your seat into an extended child's pose. And just taking a moment here to re-arrive. And then on the exhale, pushing up through all fours. Take a breath in as you tuck the toes under and lifting up into down facing dog. Taking an inhale, and on the exhale, tiptoeing the feet to meet the hands at the front of the mat, forward fold. And as if you're a palm tree swaying in the wind, just letting the arms travel from side to side, brushing the mat, bend into the knees as much as you need to. To slowly restack the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Great, as you come to stand, shrug the shoulders up to the ears and exhale down and around. Doing this 2 more times. Inhale completely. Exhale down and around. Inhaling. Exhale down and around. Take a breath in and then bring the arms up and overhead. On the exhale, bring the hands down to the heart, Samasthiti. Pressing the palms in towards each other, pushing the elbows up, and then just sending your gaze to your middle fingers. As you sigh out the mouth, we're going to prepare to go into dancer. So on the inhale, pushing the weight into the left leg, and then lifting up through the right leg, bringing the knee towards the chest, flex the toes towards the kneecap. Feeling stable here. And then bringing that knee to meet the other knee, sending the foot towards the buttocks, bringing your left hand to your heart and dropping your right hand down by your side. And if this feels like a good place for you to be, staying here today, or if you want to come into the full pose, taking the right arm all the way up, and then bringing that arm down and around into a full circle and catching the inner seam of the foot. And then having that tone through the inner thighs as you take a breath in, slowly start to bow forward, gesturing into dancer pose. Kick hand into foot, foot into hand like we did in bow pose. And maybe start to extend your left arm out in front of you. Feeling weightless in air. As you exhale, bring the hand back to the chest, turning on those abdominal muscles that we've worked with, and then just releasing the foot down to the mat. Take a breath in, bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands through heart, Samasthiti. Come back to our center. As you breathe in, start to push the weight into the right foot and then sending the left leg up. Flex the toes towards the kneecap and just feel that inner tone of the thighs. Send your gaze down towards your middle fingers if you want a little bit more of a challenge, or sending your gaze in front of you at something still that's not moving. Your place of focus, your vristi. And then as you exhale, connecting the knee to the other knee and inviting the foot up towards the left buttocks. Place the right hand over the heart and drop the left hand to your side. Just feeling rooted. Maybe you stay here. Or otherwise bringing the left arm in like a windmill the arm forward. And then bringing the arm all the way back. Connect the hand to the inner or the outer blade of the foot, whatever feels more comfortable. Or what you did on the other side perhaps. And then bend into the right leg slightly as you start to pitch from the hips forward, kicking hand into foot, foot into hand, coming into the full expression of the pose. And either keeping your hand at your heart or gesturing that other arm forward into dancer. Exhale, release everything, and then just letting the arms be by the side. Take a breath in, bring the arms up, palms to touch. As you exhale, fold forward from the waist, forward fold. Take an inhale, bring your hands up to your shins, Ardha Uttanasana, tabletop back. And then exhale, folding forward. As you inhale, bend through the knees as you swoop the arms back, up and overhead. And then taking your left hand and clasping your right wrist and just extend the right arm out and up towards the ceiling. And just having the sense of air floating, allow gravity to slowly take you down and forward. And then bringing your left arm behind your back, your right hand to clasp your left wrist, and bringing those arms up and over. On the exhale, release the arms. On the inhale, swoop back up, bring left hand to right wrist. And then on the exhale, let gravity slowly bring you forward and down as you change wrists behind your back, hands to wrists. And then exhale, coming back up one more time. As you exhale, slowly bringing the arms all the way back, down and around. And then placing your hands on your buttocks. Tuck your chin into your chest and then sending your hips forward and either keeping your head there or releasing your head completely back. Either pick one or other. Not letting your head hover in space. And then as you exhale, slowly coming out of it as you came in. Take a deep breath in as you lift up through the arms. And then on the exhale, slowly floating the hands down towards the feet. Bend into the knees as much as you need to tiptoe back into down facing dog. Take a deep breath in as you exhale, ripple forward into plank. And then coming down onto the knees, sit back into child's pose for a moment. Just observing the back body opening, the lungs feeling fully expansive. Okay, and then inhale, slowly coming up. And then taking your mat and folding it in half, just having some support for the knees. Pop the knees on the mat and then tuck the toes under. Take a breath in and then bringing the arms all the way up and over. Lovely. And then bring the arms down and around. Bring the hands into your buttocks almost as if you're wearing imaginary jeans, and then just slowly tipping the hips forward, head back into camel. Coming out of it as you came in. Take a nice deep sigh out the mouth. Breathing in, bring the arms up and over, going for another round. Bring the arms back down, tucking them into your pockets, bringing the heart forward, head back, and either staying here or if you want to, start to reach for your heels, coming into the full expression of the pose, letting your hip bones really come forward and allowing your head to completely release back. And then coming out of it slowly and gracefully as you came in, untuck the toes and come to sit back on your heels. Let your palms face up towards the ceiling and close your eyes. Observe the sensation and the air element just circulating through your whole being. And then staying in this shape, coming into alternative nostril breathing. So blinking your eyes open when you're ready, and then taking your right hand, bringing your right thumb to your right nostril. And there's a few variations of this, but I'm going to teach the one that I find enjoyable to do. And then bringing your ring finger and your middle finger to your third eye and your pinky finger to the left nostril, so where the cartilage meets the bone. And then with the eyes closed, breathing in through the right nostril and then breathing out through the left nostril if you can. And then on the inhale, closing the left nostril with the pinky, so the right nostril is open. Inhale, fall through the right nostril to the top. And then pinching both nostrils, hold for a moment. As you exhale, release through the pinky finger out through the left. And inhale through the left. Pinch both nostrils, exhale out through the right. Close the eyes and just doing this a few rounds. Inhale through the right. Pinch both nostrils out through the left. Inhale through the left. Pinch both nostrils out through the right. Inhale through the right. Close. Exhale through the left. through the left. Close, exhale through the right. And one more round. And slowly, after your last round, just dropping your right palm to your thighs again, closing your eyes. Just observing the breath. Air coming in and out of every single pore through your skin. And bow your chin to your chest, bringing your hands up to your energetic heart space, the center of your chest, as you bring your thumbnails into your breastplate. And just turning the corners of your mouth up sweetly to yourself. Thanking yourself for coming to practice Piloga with us today. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.